I'm Cadillacing through the hood, sitting on 24. 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 I'm Cadillac.
Good evening, everyone. It's your man PSTOCK, the host of iHipHopTV Talk Show Live. Seen Saturdays on iFreedomTV International Roku Network, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, come check me out with Virago, 2K Kent, Dr. Richard. It's buzzing about hip hop, checking out the videos, seeing what's hot, you know, what's trending, you know, keeping up with the viewers, as you say, keeping up with the viewers. You know, definitely big shout out to Mad Money Militia, Global, Dark Diva, Aladdin 19, everyone. Definitely want to check out Hood Idol magazine. Any chance you get, you want to grab one of these, you want to check it out. A lot of information in there, music wise. You know, great articles. Let you know what articles. It's like a magazine version of what we're doing here. You know, so tonight, you know, we have another independent artist from the 919 representing for real. You know, so tonight we have coming down the escalator, we got LAVELLE, the artist. What's going on, LAVELLE? Let the people know what's happening, what's popping.
Man, one of the better artists in here, man. Boom Sound Factory.
You want to turn up a little bit? We can't. You're a little low. You're a little low.
I'm a little low.
Yeah, there you
Your
go.
boy LaVelle
There you
artist.
go.
Okay. Boom Sound Factory in the building. Sorry, man. Probably was covering the mic.
That's all right.
But appreciate y'all having me on, man. I'm ready.
You ready? You ready? So what's popping? You know, let the viewers know where you're from, how long you've been rapping.
Man, out here, Raleigh, North Carolina, 919. Pretty much born and raised. Been rapping since the age of 8, to be honest.
8?
I think
Yeah.
8 or 9. You know, every kid, you know, around that time, if you're around my age, I'm 26 now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you wanted to be like Lil Bow Wow, you know, in elementary school. You know, seeing a kid that had rhymes on a platform, every kid wanted to rap. So if you was coming up in that era, I mean, you thought about it or wanted to do it. So I was one of them kids, to be real with you.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. So, you know, how's the music scene over there where you're currently at? How's the music scene?
I'll be real, man. The music scene's a little flooded.
Flooded.
I would say, of course, yeah, it's a little flooded. Like it's a little jammed up. It's a lot of content. I will say the most the artist that stands out the most, you know, of course, probably in the last year or two is the Baby from North Carolina,
right?
Not Raleigh, you know, the Charlotte area specifically, but
right.
He kind of morphed a little bounce sound that everybody's doing. I'm gonna get into like what I do as well as far as the marketing and promotion and how much attention I have to pay to trends, trajectory, like what's, you know, being put out there and stuff. It's a whole nother thing that I'm gonna get into. But I noticed out here, it's like, oh, they saw the Baby, and it was over. You got
wow.
Oh.
Wow, it's like that, huh? So yeah,
it's pretty much that's how it is. Like, there's nothing. Now, my camp, we try to be different. You know, I got the sounds that I deal with. Because you know, I'm not only just the artist, I manage too. So
okay.
The stuff I deal with, you know, of course, I'm trying to separate it, so it's nothing like that. But the whole, as far as the whole spectrum of the Carolinas, man, the sound is copy and paste.
Right.
Copy and paste.
Right. I understand what you're saying. So, are y'all open to travel? Do y'all travel? Y'all get around? You know, like if you know you got a chance to, you know, like there's places doing showcases in Atlanta, you know, down in the South Gulf Coast, you know, live industry showcases. You know.
Yeah. So as far as my, you know, my artistry right now, I'm pretty much a battle rapper. I don't know how familiar you are with battle
rap. Yeah.
Check my Instagram, LaVelle the artist. That's what you'll see. Like you'll see mostly like stuff with Charlie Cook, Jack the Rapper, like Tupac. Like if you know those people, that's kind of like what I do. You know, shouts to Lex Luthor. I battle. Shouts to AVL. You know, the team that does the battles and stuff. So that side of shows, as far as traveling, that like they still do those. I mean, as far as quarantine, it messed it up a little bit. We had to battle like online for a little bit, but then you know, promoters and stuff, they say, you know, whatever, we just gonna put on some masks and we gonna do it. So I've been out to New York twice in less than a year. As far as like, you know, really getting out of here. I mean, I had a show in Charlotte as far as battling.
Okay.
But I was in New York a month and a half ago, and I'm about to go back on the 19th, which is 5 days before my birthday, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna see, man. You know, battling is kind of, you know, you know, I do pay-per-view. I go up there, they record. I get pay-per-view exposure. They, you know, I get to sell tickets, do that, and you know, there's business I handle as far as, you know, front end and stuff, performance. But it's, you know, it's not super duper, but it's a good way to build your name lyrically as a lyrical a wordsmith. You know, that's kind of what I stand on: wordplay, metaphors. I'm big on that. If you ask anybody in my circle, that's kind of what I look. Just to keep, like, to answer your question again, as far as the artists I deal with, I ain't gonna lie, man, it's shut down. Like the battle scene is different. Like COVID happens, and you know they try to shake around it. But as far as like shows, we would have to get creative, man. Like we did have a session out in Charlotte like 2 weeks ago. Lobstar Studio, shout out to Rock and Lobstar, young Ice as well.
Right.
Bling Good. But I ain't gonna lie, we had to do a lot of virtual stuff. Like I got an artist named Keith Cartel, man. I want to play something real quick, probably later near the end.
All right.
He does R&B, man. Really dope.
That's what we want. Yeah, R&B. That's big. R&B, man. That's big. You got your finger on the pulse right there. Got your finger on the
man.
pulse.
Prep hard for Rocky Mount right now. You know, she put it down on the track, and as far as her like performing, it's not happening. Like COVID did mess all that up. Targeting her audience, like it's not working as it used to. But what we do is like we do Facebook Lives, man. She does Facebook Live.
Right.
20,000 views up there. She just sings. People like sing. She has to request songs for her to sing. I mean, they just keep people like engaged. I got another artist, Luke Lotus, that I work with. Shouts to Throw Sound, man. He got a lot of heavy hitters in the bag. I'm about to put something together with Daylight. And he got 2 records with Jag, Chubby Jag. If you heard of him, we got 2 records with him that is in the hush. And he just dropped the album, No Handout. Anybody sneak up on y'all with another one. So. But as far as like targeting his audience, most of it is overseas. I got him on a radio station in London called London Hot Radio.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Sam. They go hard over there with their market. He built 10 hours of listening time on the airwaves in a very short amount of time. And the record that was submitted is only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, 10 hours. People like wanting to see him perform, and literally not only
you're muffling your mic, Lavelle.
Where I lose.
Yeah, you muffled your mic when you was talking about the 10 hours.
Okay, yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, the 10 hours of airplay on the radio with a 1 minute and 30 second song.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And then like everybody wanted to see him perform, but most of those fans, I mean, we had some U.S. fans, but most of them over in the U.K. And what happens is not only can we can't travel because of COVID, you know, they shut down shows in London itself. So now we got all these like new fans coming in, and you know we got to, you know, entertain them, and we can't, you know, even take advantage of the demographic yet. So
right.
That's really the story right now with shows. But next year we should be back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talk to Diva, you know, or holler at us because we might can do something. You know, we got our platform is global. You know, we're tapped into a lot of overseas markets. You know, Asian markets. You know, in Japan. You know, Europe markets, Cannes. You know, Dubai. You know, Brazil. You know, so we got it, but you know, with this phase, with the iHipHop one-on-ones and everything, this is new, you know, fairly new. We've been doing the talk show for a minute, you know. We got about 75 episodes, you know, variation. We had some industry people come on. 2K Kent comes through, You know, so it's an interesting platform. So I feel what you're trying to do, and you know I'm with you. So you need to get with Diva. You know, get over some videos. You know, we can help promote them. You know, some videos we can play on our Saturday show. Promote. You know, we got showcases, partnership going on down in the Gulf Coast. You know, with Gulf Coast Promotions, Lex Luger. You know, the Backwood Ambassador. You know, yeah, that's
Okay.
you know South State connected. You know, so there's a lot of things happening. Even in Atlanta, they got the Twisted tour going on. I can't think of the full name of it. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, but it's interesting when you got a lot of artists. That's good, you know, on your point. So how do you make time and manage with your career and doing what you want to do for Lavelle the artist, while dealing with all these other hot ass artists that you know got talent and you know you trying to help them as well. So how does that work?
That's a great question. That's a question I get a lot, especially since I have the artist on my name. And like first, I guess I would like to just explain the name a little bit because like
I was
I
going to
think
ask
everybody
you
throws
that.
the
I was
art.
going to ask you that too, but yeah, please.
So okay. So Lavelle the artist. So in this day and age, and I want y'all to follow me. I don't know how many people gonna see this, but in this day and age, we're in the avatar age of music. And I would use rap just for layman terms, but we're in the avatar age
Right,
of artistry as far as music. Anybody, everyone is an artist.
right,
Literally. I mean, anyone with a computer, a district kid. I'm not talking about just someone who can upload to YouTube. I mean, that's 10 years ago. Literally, anyone now can make an album
yeah,
from
yeah,
yeah. So that becomes really it really becomes a good thing, but really it becomes a kind of a bad thing as well because the market is almost flooded. So the new way of getting in the door is there is no door, but that means that there's another type of door that people have to learn and adapt to, which I learned a lot of people have not, or they're way behind
exactly.
on learning algorithmic play, syncing, placement. I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
We can go all day with how.
right,
But I learned there is an artistry to making that happen. That's a given fact. Now, I've been doing music. I made my first beat at 13. Like I've been produced like making beats, whatever you name it, man. I had a break dance crew with my brother. We didn't perform with Trina Braxton, freaking Bow Legged Lou, Kid and Play, Full Force, and them.
mm-hmm.
I didn't weird, crazy stuff. And it's like, you name it, man. It's like, oh, getting all this attention and stuff, not really learning business as a kid, you
Exactly,
know? So
exactly.
so then I'm like, okay, all these eyeballs, okay, how much was converted? Okay, why are we projecting to this? Okay, we got it, a bunch of kids. Okay, what is the selling factor? None of those questions. I had a manager too at the time who used to be in a band with Remy Ma before she got locked up. His expertise we thought was like superb, but in actuality, he was just an adult that was like maybe getting us one show every here and there. We were doing it ourselves.
Right.
So I learned, okay, I got that down. And I went to school, graduated 2 years ago, UNCP.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to Braves.
There you go.
But I'm like, okay, boom. And I'm mass comm degree. So I'm like, okay, there's too many pieces here. I can't ignore that. You know, I did some stuff for ESPN, da da da. After a while, you feel like, you know, don't want to stay at a job nowhere because, you know, it's money, but it's like, okay, after a while, what is this capital for? So I answered that question. So I'm at the point where it's like, anybody's a rapper. That's the avatar age. I'm not gonna hop into that.
Exactly.
I'm not playing that.
Exactly.
I will make content. I will battle, and I win my battles. Like I beat, you know, shouts to None. I beat, you know, URL talent. You know, Smack. I beat talent from that roster. You know, and that don't change a person's life just because you win a battle or nothing like
No.
that. But I love exercising my talent in that way.
Yeah.
But I know that not everybody is it. You have to play the law of averages in artistry to even do that. This hits line around every day,
Exactly.
and who's making the science play in order for that to be exposed. In order for that, like think about it. Cobra Kai's been on Netflix. How long? Cobra Kai came out on Netflix this year? I think this year, right?
Yeah.
Or not mistaken.
Right.
But it was on YouTube. What 2 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, why this year? Cobra Kai's the shit. Why? Because everyone is in a nostalgic state. Why are we in a nostalgic state? Because we're stuck in the house.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
and that fact, and that when you speak it in that terms, it's like, okay, everyone's ready to be sold in that in that regard. Okay, give them a bunch of fucking old throwback shit that look cool. That's why Cobra Kai's the shit this year, and it won't 2-3 years ago or whatever it was. It had a premiere.
Right.
So
Right.
it's about figuring out that science, and if I could pass it on to somebody, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Me being a big famous rapper and all that, that's not it's not that important. I'm about orchestration and coming together. So that's how you get the artist, man. At the end of the day, as far as like here and there. I mean, I know there's gonna be a coming time where one thing may take a bigger chunk of my time and all that, but it's like I think I done got to a point where I done became a master, not a master, but somewhat of a master at this corner. Then I could be a master at that corner. I got a twin brother that's signed to Bentley Records right now. He got a partnership with UMG. And he's an actual artist. Like he has songs. He got a track with Soulja Boy, shouts to Soulja.
Okay.
Did a song with Missy Elliott's artist, Someone Sounds. I know everybody was bumping Drip Demeanor last year. The Girl on the Hook, Someone, shouts to Someone, man. He got a record with her. And Blaine Goodwin's also on that track. Good friend of mine, shouts to Blaine. So it's like he does the artist part. I get to watch that front and center. I know how it works. I just, everybody gets their cards dealt a different way. Yeah. He got a track with Sammy about to drop, whatever. That's so cool, la da da. But it's like in my realm, it's like I'm taking care of my dances my way. He's gonna help artists too when he gets his establishment. So I guess that's how you get the artist, man. I know that was long, but
yeah, I understand, but and that's good because the strength in numbers, and a lot of the stuff you said is true, And then now with internet and the technology evolving the way it is borderless. The world is borderless. So now you can reach out faster with platforms and mediums that could take you there, and I know we've done it. That's what we did, behind the scenes forever with this streaming. We've been doing streaming since 2013. We did it. We started doing it when Netflix was still doing DVDs. We were streaming Jackson Family Foundation events around the world. We've been approached by everybody about it early in the technology because we were actually doing it, like we're doing, at that high level. So yeah, and there's a way, in a way the COVID kind of leveled the playing field for some. But you made a good point, and like you said, for all the artists to get stuff out there. The major thing to get out there, because one-hit wonders come and go. There's a lot of them. You've been in the business. I've seen a lot working at Loud and working at Rough Riders and Full Surface.
You worked at Loud?
And all of them. Yeah, I was up at Loud. I was on Loud up there, SRC, back in the day. Yeah, Mobb Deep, Big Pun, MOP, everything. Yeah, so, and having artists, and like you said, it's like one of those things that you can't, with the new medium, you can take places, but you make a lot of sense in what you're saying. But the bottom line, to get out there, to get everything, to get them numbers, to get them clicks, is money, and product placement to get there. But money's the key, no matter what the medium goes, no matter what. That's a part of my background. I was in the business, and then I fell back and went to college, started out, filmmaker, making movies, trying to make movies and learning how to make movies. So, and I come from a musical background. I played instruments. Everybody, I got into DJing, then got into MPs and trimming tracks and trimming samples and throwing stuff. Yeah, so, the whole spiel, the game, the way that flows. But the business part, like you said, is right. And the artists you work with are lucky to have you, that this guiding them through that. If they want to do it, if that's what they really want to do, you definitely got to ask them. If you're
brings me to it.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You because you segued me right to the whole question mark of it all.
Yep.
Your vision is so great when you times somebody like yourself times 6, 7, even 2 sometimes is you got the same vision, man. It's not like multiplying the same vision.
Right.
No matter how, because I see it. Like I can't. It's a lot I can't disclose. For instance, I'll even whatever. We got a situation in the air with Sony right now.
Right.
It's a pretty cool situation by theory because we haven't even seen the terms.
Right.
There's the reason why we haven't seen the terms is almost like how do I say this? Like you lose your keys. You knew you went to the bathroom, but you don't go to the bathroom to check.
Right.
That's the situation. And it's not because it's not my deal necessarily. It is my deal as far as from a managerial sense, but it's the artist's deal.
Right.
And of course, when real life, I'm gonna switch topics. Real life is real. Like car can't get to studio. You know, if you move out of town, can't stay there because housing has to
fit. Yeah, you gotta be able to.
And it's like, okay, that part has to be taken. It just has to be taken care of no matter what.
Money.
And it's like there's certain things with some of these artists. That they see as big obstacles that even if a producer says, man, I'll give him a car. Oh crap, there's no license. Like,
yeah,
it's like, well, damn, those type of things. And I'm gonna be honest, not only does it hinders people like in my camp here and there, it hinders every artist, every human.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that's the problem. You be like, hey man, man. We're right there, and then they're like, we're right here. Hold up, I'm right there. Oh, it's almost like jumping right over the square.
Yeah.
And it happens right in front of, especially someone running an operation, even if it's small.
Yeah.
You see it, they just don't see it, and that's just sometimes the way.
That's the way it is. Exactly. I've been through it. We've been through it. You've been through it. And music is flaky with people. I've been to the table with people, and they flake out right at the table. They get ready to hand us checks. With artists, and turn from getting money to having to pay money if you want to continue your career, just because of what they said. I've been with producers that didn't listen. We took them, got them in the situation, told them don't make moves. Like, this role, you wear this hat too as a manager. Don't make moves with other people. Okay, they doing their thing, so don't make moves unless you call and let us know. So we can be there with you, or we can drink, because we introduced you to these people. We know these people. We know how they rock, so come correct. And they don't listen. They go up there and they get fleeced of all they value as far as production at that point. And it's tweaked and given to an artist and selling 5 million records, So stuff like that. So that's what it comes down to. And like you said, the guidance, that's what I said, the artists you got are lucky to have you, and in the camp guiding them and doing what you do from that aspect, because you see the vision, you can't make everybody see it, but I hear it in you, because the same thing, you sound like me, I'm older than you, but you just know, because I see it, strength in numbers to help each other, to pull each other up.
Cultivate, multiply, motivate.
Yeah,
that's what die.
Yeah, right? We all get, trying to make it happen. So yeah, definitely. And then the battle rap scene is huge these days, especially under COVID. It's huge. I see it everywhere, all over the social media. On TV. So it's there. So you got your lane set, and you're trying to help other people, and it's just and the Sony deal, like you said, I've seen a lot of deals. It depends on basically what kind of 360 deal. How fair do they feel like being with this artist, or how much do they think they're gonna, this artist can earn for them? It's all about money in the end, downloads and clicks, and taking money. But you said the key, you can't function even if you're in that situation. What are they going to give you? What kind of advertisement? What kind of marketing are you going to get more than that car? Don't forget that you can get a car, hustle in a lane, and product placement. Having your product, having your name, having your face there on the scene, making it happen.
Exactly. That's something that Dark Diva was talking about. Shouts to Dark Diva, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
Haven't yet to tap in. I'm not going to lie. Haven't tapped in fully yet. But what we're looking for, like, you guys are offering a lot of things that we're like on the path of like knocking out. Like there's some Starfleet DJs.
Yeah.
They're out here. We're about to do some. We got a situation we're about to do with them.
Yeah.
A lot of other stuff. Of course, playlisting is really number one, man. There's literally a door. What do you call it? Of course, a pitch, but there's like virtual door knocking with this playlisting thing, and I'm talking to like tens, dozens and dozens and dozens, sometimes 100 something playlists pitches a day have to happen.
Right.
It's like it just has to happen. I don't know what people think we are now. But like I explained before, you know, these streams and all this. Lord, it's a mess. And then did you hear about the deal Spotify just did where they implemented a label type of listening party situation with Spotify now?
Yeah.
That boosts streams but lowers your royalty rate. I don't know if you've seen that deal. It just got.
No. It's going to get worse and worse, you know, with the situations with the money, you know. So don't worry about it. You heard PSTOCK say it. It is. It's going to get worse and worse, you know.
Worse and
feast
worse.
or famine. So you gotta be able to get all your lanes. You gotta be able to reach out to those other, you know, markets and groups of people with disposable income and market and focus. If, you know, you want that monetary value to build up what you're doing, you know, to pull that money into it. That's what you got to focus on.
I was about Dark Diva. I was wanted to talk to her about some sync, you know, situations. Like I've looked at some commercial situations. I haven't looked all the way, like dedicated my weeks and weeks in and out. But I know that's, you know, radio ads and those are quicker returns than like, you know, album placements.
Exactly. Exactly. I know exactly what you're saying. We have that.
Mm-hmm.
We have radio, billboard. You know, you can get, if you know, they got the plans where they chart you. You get charted. They follow you. You know, again, those things is there. It's payola as well. You know, so which has been in the music industry forever. You know, it's a part of it, especially with that ASCAP. But they got a system that works that covers everything you mentioned: the Spotify, the radio airtime, the downloads, the streams. You know, we got artist 2K Kent. You know, they're doing thousands of streams a day. He does on iHeartRadio now, getting thousands of streams. So they have the mechanism and plan to make that happen. So definitely get with Diva. Everything that you're talking about that you want to do, yeah, we're tapped in all the way. You know, if you want to with an artist and go that route, because like we said, with these shows like one-on-one, all artists, and you notice all artists are independent. Everybody's independent. Once you sign that deal, you're no longer independent. You know, they consider you mainstream. So when you sign that deal, you're chasing that dollar to keep you floating, to keep the label, whoever's fronting the money, to get back their money. They want to see that. So you got to hustle. So if you can hustle for them, you can hustle for yourself. Same things. It's just that you got to use your money wisely. And even with the label, when you're on a label, you got them. You can still do your own thing. Young NAZ, he's on Universal Empire. You know, he's on it. He does his own thing. He got his own deal. He owns all his masters. He owns all that stuff. 2K Kent top billing. They own all their masters. They own all their music. You know, so that's the way to go. You know, you want to own it because that's the value. That's your value. Now you do production. Production, you know, the production gets the deal anyway in music. You know, if you're the production, everybody wants to get in. Once you get the production, and that's probably shifting too, because a lot of producers they bled that cow to death sometimes, but with the outrageous money for the tracks that they blow up budgets. You know, I've seen, I ain't gonna name names, I've seen people blow up budgets unbelievably. And the albums didn't even perform. The projects didn't perform. So, you know, you got to pick and choose that and then make sure you're aligned with a tight production, you're a producer, and the squad like you do production. Like I said, the people that you're running with, they lucky to have you, bro. They lucky to have you, Lavelle. You know, a lot of people don't have you. You know, so you're making a difference and bringing the culture in, and that's big, man. And I commend you for that. I commend you for that. iHipHop does commend you for that. Definitely get with Diva. Yeah, definitely get with Diva. And the thing about what we do is about who sees it. That's the thing. Who sees it? A lot of people that's in our circle that we deal with, You know, they watch what we do, so we build content. So as far as the masses, I'm not selling anything. I'm just trying building a platform. I did FM radio in Philadelphia after college for a brief second when I was doing Air to the Street, new artist spotlight on the radio, bringing like Oskino and Sparks and PD Crack and artists up there in the studio and letting them, get some shine and play. So that's been in my history, my pedigree of doing stuff. Independent artists, because that's the backbone of everything. That's like the small business of the music industry, that make things go. So, yeah, it's all on point with everything you do. But definitely, you said you got something you wanted us to hear. Let us hear it.
You know what's crazy? Hold on. Because I had a little, freestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give it to us. Come on, Lavelle, give it to us. Don't hold back.
I'm not holding back.
I know. Let the viewers get it.
I don't want to have a bunch of. All right, I'm gonna do shit. I can't play all these records, but because I did do a post last night, man. I actually tagged the Mad Money account. I don't think y'all use it on Facebook, but I had people. I tagged people saying, "Yo, drop your links." You know what I mean? People in the Boom Sound community. I got a little group up there. Mm-hmm. Most of the people that drop their links are people we're already working with. I got 3 gems, though, and one extra one. Okay. But I'm going to keep it like 35 seconds, 40 seconds. I'm trying to get the sweet stuff.
Yeah, give us a little sample.
So look, this is, I'm going to put the phone next to the speaker. You ain't going to see me for just a couple seconds, a couple minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaker only, man. It's gonna let me know if it's too loud. Let me know. I'm gonna turn it down. Whatever. Right. I just don't want to be too far away.
Who we hearing?
So I'm gonna start with R&B, man. We're gonna open it up. Rocky Mount, Juice Cartel. Album is on the way, man. We just had a dope session at Live Star. Shouts to Rock at Live Star Studios, man. Rock is a legend, man. I'm gonna say right now. You know what I'm saying? He and Arnold Taylor are legends in Carolina. Just as far as their ethic, man, the way they push out artists is crazy. All right, so this right here, though, is Carolina Girl by Juice Cartel. I'm a hook in first verse, maybe. Let's see what's up. Let's go. Okay.
You heard about this Carolina girl. You don't like me, you can fight me. Otherwise, I don't really care about your words. So it's so insane that yet you know me, you haven't learned how I move, what I do. I'ma always keep my word. Pineapple trees all in my dreams. I think I feel the breeze. I think I see the beat. Your memories are filled with me. You start to overheat. Then you unleash.
Rock with that?
Yeah.
All right. That's Juice Cartel, Carolina Girl, man. We're going to do another one real quick. That one right there is on London Hot Radio right now.
Okay.
Doing all right. A lot of her listeners have been going up from that joint.
Yeah, London got a big hip hop scene over there. They're big. The underground is bigger than their mainstream.
Fact. This right here, this is Salute Lotus, man. This is a heavy hitter. This dude is a madman. I definitely am gonna plug him in with Diva. Juice is, she's active as well. I'm just being honest as far as work ethic. Mm-hmm. I gotta be honest. This dude is crazy. I'm being real. This is a track called Tribal by Salute Lotus. Man, I wish he didn't have so many songs because it's hard to pick. Mm-hmm. But this is the one he pushing.
My God up there, be giving a nigga the street sidewalk fed, the sideline bled, saying the end of it, don't compare, they stay too clear, fame a nigga they talk up with, but who top 10? At least in my city, I'm top 2 here. I don't be lyrical, I need a miracle, I need to freshen my breath. She had a minty, hold on your pinky, fancy alien press. They say I think iPhone tapping, send me that shit. I start rapping, cracks get frantic, people dancing, I do magic. I made it sing about 14, I ain't tell no one that. Back when my nigga had a dream, he be on OG status. Someone got pops, a kid got glad I had to switch the pattern. Back on the wall, I watched it fall, but I ain't never panicked. So I stand tall, though all my family still don't understand it. Why I got monsters with me, I take care of my nigga damage. My standards pay my debts, but it's more shit to handle. I fell in love with these blue hunters, but I won't romance. Run around with me, don't you give me run around. Hold it down for me if they ever take me out. Young man, Glizzy, baby, this a
I
four
like that song.
Hold it down for me if they ever take me out. Hunt around, John beating in the background. Youngest in the city, never ever back down. Calm down, baby, you ain't with it, dug down. Youngest on the side of town, never back down. Gorilla in the fucking
That's Salute Lotus. He putting on for Fayetteville, man. Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay.
For sure. He crazy, man. This is a crazy guy. I'm talking about as far as all day in the garage, man. He mixes, records, masters his own stuff, and he even takes his records to other studios, re-records them over and over and over. He did 10 songs in 2 hours and 45 minutes at Live Star Studios the other week.
Wow.
And Young Ice was tripping out, and it wasn't garbage either. Young Ice even thought that he wasn't gonna do it. Like when he heard that we was on the way to do that, he was like, "Man, they ain't about to do that." Straight up. Next we got probably two more, just real quick. My boy Slim, real quick. Let me pull this Slim Intuition. Come on, Slim Intuition. This is actually Salute Lotus's cousin.
Okay.
So you're in the apple don't fall too far.
Yeah.
He's a little younger.
Crazy.
Damn, he's right now. This is sitting at 6,171 streams. It came out not too long ago.
That's good. Good.
I got it playlisted a couple times here and there. You better turn the playlisting up though. It's a slight. He's happy about it. He's already charging people for features. This is Sit Back. This is Slim Intuition.
I sit back and then I listen. I ain't playing around with nobody. Go play around with your shooting. Gotta step back for the bullshit and make way with the million. They ain't say me see. When I was taught they wouldn't hear. True colors, what I want. Think I play around, but I don't. Ain't gonna sit around with a fake nigga, cause a fake nigga might hope he gon' tell me sleeping. I ain't gonna sit here act like I can't die from that boy see me. But I swear to God, if that boy try to know he coming with me, I keep my head on the swivel. They say I'm acting crazy. They thank you, Jesus, even though we try to show him love. So what the fuck am I supposed to do if that's how it was? I'm in my liquor with my juice and smoke to get a buzz. I got my stripes up in this bitch, now they can't tell me none. I live my life for what they shake, cause I'm the chosen one. A dog ain't human for my feeling when back home come. See, people want you to save them, but they won't show you love. No, I sit back and then I leave.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
He just started.
He just started.
3 months ago, something like that. 4 months.
Wow.
I mean, I remember Lotus called me and was like, "Man, I got somebody, man. He's, he made up his mind, man. Like he ain't playing, man. He got kids to feed, man. He got shit trying to get done." We had a call. We talked for like for maybe an hour, man. He played me 2-3 records. I laid out a game plan, man. And he just never looked back with it. And we ain't even take off, man. It's just the attitudes, like it's the attitudes. That's what I need, man. Like, all right, this is the last joint, man. This is I'm not gonna call it slight. I ain't gonna call it slight, but this is my boy Nick is. 1 second, let me see. What's happening there? Matter of fact, 1 second. I'm probably gonna send it myself.
There you go.
Damn it. Send a link to myself real quick. So I get music every day. I be getting it's crazy, man. Like you ever get like a bunch of like, of course you like getting people to want them want to work or want you to hear them and stuff. But like you ever get just a bunch of tracks or just a bunch of like bloop bloop, like you're supposed to take it to the end zone type stuff.
Yeah, when I did digital radio, I had that. Rodney Young, those guys out of El Dorado, Arkansas. They the same way. Rodney went on to do stuff for Wayne and a bunch of other people.
Yeah, I definitely want to put together something, man. I don't even know necessarily the package prices and nothing like that. But my aim right now is taking capital, using the product right, like you said earlier. Like you said, positioning it correct. I mean,
Yep.
once the product is right, I mean, of course the science is the tedious part, but it's so good to have the product right,
Yeah.
bro. Like some people can't even get past that. Yo, this is Nick Is, man. This is my homeboy Nick Is, man.
Okay.
Crazy sound. It's called Traction.
Traction.
I'm showing him some love for this one. Me and this guy haven't worked yet. We just we're talking promotion, like marketing campaign and stuff. But this is Nick Is Traction. Oh.
Watch out with my shit. Hey, bitch, got no chains. I'm still a master. Watch my shit. Hey, hold up. Watch out with my shit. Watch me move. 2019, nigga, I stay moving. You still sit. You still shit. Yeah, bitch. Stop bitch. You still shit. You still shit. You stay losing. You stay grooving. Doing my shit. I mean, I stay zooming. 2018, nigga, you feel me? I'm a nigga out here. Out here tuning. I'm a snake out there with your boom. Hey, I'll be out on the metro. So, yeah. I'll be out here chilling. Everything I think you chill. Oh, I stay focused. Yeah. Everything you do with you. Don't talk that to me. I'm put you on time out. Had your time out.
Ooh. All right. I'm kind of surprised. That's Nick Is Traction. I gotta call him. Yeah, because it's distorted when it comes in, throws me all the hell off, then hits me with the pretty, I would say, distinct flow. Then so I'm like, okay, gotta talk to him. But yo, that's kind of the sneak peek joint. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do want to work, man. I'm gonna talk to Dark Diva about sending some stuff.
Turn your screen back the other way, Lavelle. Turn your screen back the other way. Yeah, get you back in.
My bad. I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, get with Diva. I like it, and that's my background. I like the art. I got stuff that I mastered with groups. I did the same thing you did probably 15, 20 years ago. I had artists go on tour. I still got the masters for all the stuff. I spent a lot of money, a lot of time, helping artists develop. And like you always said, fumble. Well, didn't fumble. Not anybody you're working with, but that label come in that money thing, it changes them. Their car, and they think and they get out ahead of themselves, and you're really not complete. Like you said, product. Product. It always comes down to product. The content. Content is king. If you got that hit record, it's easier to move it. If you got that hit sound, easier to move it. Your man Salute, your man Nick A's, everybody you just played, different sound. Nice, different, and that's what's needed. So yeah, I'm with you. Hit up Diva and let us know how you want to tackle it. iHipHopTV. We got iFreedomTV. We can take it everywhere. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. We don't sleep. Somebody's always working.
I see y'all work like the Staples Center, man. Y'all work like damn BT or like for real VH1 and shit. But look, before I get out of here, man, we've been on here an hour, man. It seems like it's been 20 minutes, bro. It's been fun, man.
It has been. Hey,
I appreciate you too.
Yeah, appreciate you too. I'm glad I was waiting for you. When I seen that Lavelle, the artist, I was like, I know this is gonna be a good one. I know. So I know.
So yeah, I wanna drop maybe a quick maybe 20
Go ahead,
bars.
give it to us. We want that.
All right, I got you. But look, and I don't know how many people have done this, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you actually be listening or if it's just like, but I said, I listen. I said, this round can't be used to say I shot my brother. I mean, Pete, it's way more that I got to cover. Stay with your peace. Just don't abuse her like a toxic lover. Nigga, if I didn't come from the streets, y'all don't believe in me. Like, hit the road, Jack. That's whack. In fact, it seems to me I'm Ray Charles. May perform on smack, just never seen a key. I'm black and they hate it. That's Kyle Lawson. That's why I figured out this is NASCAR, a virtual racist with broad nigga out. Dynasty of Warriors, that's what you do want, but the red and blue pill is still all these crews want. They main functions, play the game in movies. See, that's when the PS2 launched.
LAVELLE, the artist. Break the brains out one time. Hit him.
Hold on. I said, hold on. So that's like Ivan. That's terrible Russian to be the leader, dictated by what you make. Now you busting off with a heater. Feel like a cut to the throat and a punch to your urethra, but I'm brief and disrespectful while trumping you as the speaker. All right, I'm out.
LAVELLE, the artist. Definitely.
LAVELLE,
peace
yeah.
and blessings, man. Shout out your team.
All right, peace
Shout
out.
out your team before you go. Any shout out you want to give out?
Hey, man. Shouts to y'all, man, for having me. Shouts to iHipHopTV, Dark Diva. Shouts to PSTOCK, man. This has been fun, man. I want to say shouts to Boom Sound Factory, the whole team. There's a lot of folks, and if I say somebody's name and don't finish the rest, it's going to be crazy. But, of course, salute Lotus, Blend Goodwin, Juice Cartel. You know what I mean? Shouts to Slim Intuition, Nick Is. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to, so many people that we working with. But I did shout out a lot of people earlier, but I just want to say the whole Boom Sound Factory team.
Yeah, you representing. LAVELLE, the artist, man.
Y'all follow.
Can't wait to hear more and see you and work on some stuff. Let's project
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna stay
All right. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
Everyone listen up.
Catch It's Lit TV
Turn it on!
7 days a week,
7.
playing the newest hip hop and R&B videos
Music, interviews, videos.
on the Hype Network via Roku.
They talk to me in the streets, they be like, you be killing it.
Every night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by Lex Luger,
Come on, remember my name.
the Backwood Ambassador.
You know who plays new music first? With the underground.
Catch your favorite artist as well as new artists
For all the music, videos, news, interviews, and more.
on It's Lit TV.
Gotta rep the set.
Now, 7 days a week
7.
at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Hype Network via Roku.
Keep it lit.
That's right, It's Lit TV is on 7 days a week, hosted by the Backwood Ambassador, Lex Luger.
Yes, that was LAVELLE, the artist. You see that? Raleigh, the 919. It's lighting it up. Talent everywhere. It just represented. It seemed like right there, that roster, he came through. It seemed like we had 50 people on the show tonight, didn't it? Tell the truth. It's a little rough, but sometimes we give up the aesthetic to get the sound, and then that comes in. So the music that LAVELLE was blessing us with, great stuff. Dark Diva, he's gonna call you. Let's make it happen. That's great stuff. You know, so definitely that's what iHipHopTV one-on-one's about. That's what we like to bring across the platform. It's that opportunity to connect and blow. Let's connect and blow. Strength in numbers. You know, big shout out Dark Diva, Mad Money Militia Global, Aladdin 19. You know, the whole South family. We got the South that's expanded. We got from the coast up to Carolina. People gonna start losing their minds now. So yeah, you know, battle rapper extraordinaire. You know, LAVELLE, the artist, come through and blessed us. That was good. That was good. Check this out. Go subscribe. Smash the like button. Support. You know, you're doing yourself a big favor. This music is good. Nothing like the difference. You know, that different type of music that still hits when you hear it. Like, just hearing it, like, oh man, want to hear more? It's coming. It's coming. Hey, this is PSTOCK. This has been iHipHopTV one-on-one. Peace and blessings.
Gulf Coast. Don't miss your chance to show and prove on the hottest music showcase platform on the planet,
The Mississippi Gulf Coast Showcase.
You wanted to get the attention of the major labels?
It's done.
You wanted the opportunity to possibly land your first paying gig?
It's done.
Clubs and promoters from around the nation will be scouring over material looking for the hottest up-and-coming and trending artists. Every Friday night, artists take the stage to show labels and big box brands that they are the next big thing. Winners of each showcase advance to our industry showcase, where you will perform before execs from major labels such as Def Jam and Sony Music Group. Don't miss your chance to be seen and possibly sign for a distribution deal. The Gulf Coast Showcase is promoted by Gulf Coast Promotion, DJ Amazon, and Global World Outreach.
We love this book, How to Find Mr. Right.
Yes.
Absolutely love it.
If you haven't read it, you're missing out.
Make sure you buy it.
Read it.
Okay, so I followed the steps in the book and I found Mr. Right.
Me too.